boys. Hi. Hello. What's happening? You got no water. Hello, guys. There you go, boys. Nice, clean water. Let me drink. Yeah, you guys are thirsty. Sorry. Sorry about that, buddies. I'll have to let the turkeys out. I can hear you. I can see Fred in the window. You guys ready to come out? I'll put these blocks. Hello. Come on out. The sun is shining today. I'll have to check with the weather or what the temperature is. Hey, stretch your wings. Oh my goodness, we got eggs. They're not in the nest. How come? Oh my goodness. Are they? Is there any hiding in here? Oh my gosh, you guys. Who's laying these eggs? Okay. Which one of you girls laying eggs? That don't look like your eggs. That don't look like turkey eggs. I'll have to show them to Joe. But they're not turkey eggs. They can't be. Hey, Joe?
What?
Did you leave these chicken eggs in the turkey shed? They're down on the floor. In the corner where the old door was.
Must be Blondie. Unless the other one, you never let the chickens out lately.
No.
Then maybe you don't want to eat those just in case the chickens did lay those a while ago.
Well, no, I know that, but at first I'm like, what? We got eggs. They don't look like turkey eggs. How you doing?
Well, I got her pit in.
You got her pit in, so
And it's already
I'm
on
gonna
full of
pause
water.
the music for a sec. Just to let our viewers know what's happening. So, start from the beginning. What happened that you had to do this?
Well, we always get excess water down here because of the thaw and everything and the rains. So I always wanted to put a sump pump in, but the drain broke from the kitchen sink. And that's in behind this wall, in behind the concrete on the other side. That's going to be a lot of digging trying to fix that.
You got to dig underneath?
Yeah, so I got to do that in the spring. So I put in the sump pump now, and the sump will take all the excess water out of here. Plus with the spring thaw and everything, that'll get out of here.
Okay, so you, what's this? The barrel or the bucket?
That's your sump.
So you drilled in there?
Huh?
You drilled in there?
I dug it out.
You dug it out by hand?
Yeah. Not much.
Okay, and there's a lot of water there.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So
Watch
that's,
yourself.
whoops.
You knock over the pump that hasn't even started yet.
So where do you put that?
Inside there.
In the bucket?
Yeah. And then I gotta try to figure out where the hose is gonna go outside.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I was right.
Let's, so the sump pump will pump all the water out of here and keep it out of here?
Yeah.
Does it automatically turn on when it reaches a certain level or something?
Has a switch.
The what?
Has a switch. Just like a toilet.
Oh, like a plunger.
Yeah.
Or, what are they called?
Float.
Oh, yeah. that's sitting in the back of the toilet. So when it reaches that, it'll turn on.
You adjust it with this here, and then when it comes up to a certain level, it'll turn the switch on, and then when the water goes down, it'll come down and turn the switch off.
Oh, okay.
But I was putting some gravel in there, so now some of the gravel went inside, so I've been trying to get it out. Can't really see, I'm just feeling around for rock.
And they have to take the bucket out and dump it.
No, you can't take that bucket out now.
Why?
Because I filled it all up with rock around it.
Oh.
I'd have to redo everything.
Oh.
Not doing that. No.
Well, let's hope you get all of them, because those are pretty small rocks.
Yeah, they are.
Which could interfere with the pump, right?
Well, that's why I'm trying to make sure everything's out of there. Wasn't much that went in here, but we got a couple.
How high is that water going up on your hand?
Huh?
To your wrist?
Yeah.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, you did laundry. Or no, you didn't do laundry, dishwasher. Or sink.
Well, I
did see some water come up.
I just was washing the boys' water thing because I had no water. And it was filthy, so. Okay, I'll leave you to that. Actually, I'll try giving these eggs to them. I'll just break them and they'll probably eat them right up. See. You're stepping in it. Big Lou, you're picking right out on it. Poor guy. Getting old. Losing weight. Goldie, she's not laying any eggs. She didn't lay any last year at all. So she's just a barnyard pet. I knew you guys would eat them up. Gotta clear that area. Cut all that down. I'm gonna keep the apple trees though. And there's a few piles of brush down there. We're gonna burn them up. And we've got some more of these type trees. They're just a nuisance. Anyway, we got to cut a bunch of them on the other side of the property. I really can't wait for the snow to melt and spring to come. I'm getting anxious to get started on all these projects that we got to do. One of the main ones too, though, is the fencing. So we're going to start on that for sure in the spring. And I'm really contemplating on moving the garden. I don't know whether to do it this year or next, but I got to figure out exactly what I'm doing. I do want to turn this garden here into more like the kitchen type garden. Lettuces, cucumbers, tomatoes to go in there. So the boxes that are in there, I'm going to take them out and it'll just be kind of just one big in-ground, I think. But a couple weeks ago, I did purchase some raised bed boxes from out west in Canada. Alberta, I believe, is where they came from. We'll go in the house and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so it's from a company, Sprout Box Garden. I have no affiliation to them, but I got two of them. And apparently there's 9 different ways with this particular one that I ordered that I can turn it into, so I can put it any size. But I think the biggest is 4 by 9 or something. But I'll put a picture of what it looks like right here. And yeah, so I don't know whether to use these ones for the kitchen garden that I just spoke about, or start building up more, because I am going to buy more of these, and because these are going to last a lot longer than the wooden ones. So they're pretty much similar. If you watch Jessie from Roots and Refuge, what she's got, pretty much the same thing. So as you can see, but I bought gray. You can get them in, what is it? You can get it in green, gray, or white. I chose gray. But anyway, so I don't know whether to, well, here, hold on a sec. Where the garden currently is now, I'm thinking of moving that because I'm wanting to build an exercise ring for the horse so that I can do training and stuff with the horse. And so that would be the perfect ideal spot for that. Now, because of that, it's making me rethink where to put my garden, my, potatoes and all the other stuff, the bigger stuff. And so there is an area on the side of the house in front of our sun porch, which we can go out there and give you an idea. We got the fire going. Well, I gotta put more in. Yeah, definitely gotta put more in. It is chilly. I haven't found out what the temperature is yet. But let's go out to the sun porch. Excuse the mess. This turns out to be our inside woodshed and our catch-all. Anyway, so let me see if I can get through here. Okay, it's better if we just go outside here to the side. Okay, so this is the roadside. Okay, and then my driveway. Right? I've got this little arbor that Joe had built me. I want to plant some climbing rose bushes. I've got clematises there, but for some reason they're not taking, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But I've had them planted there for the last 3 years, and they've only gone as high as that first rung right there. But anyway, so this side here. Now, help me with this if you think it's a good idea or not. So what I pictured was me walking through there into the garden. So if you can see right along here, those are that's a flower bed, okay, and in here it's all just grass. Now it does have a little bit of a dip right there, right here. And so what I was thinking was using this space right here as my garden space, because on the other side of that flower bed is where some of the fence is going to come up here, the grazing area, and we're going to follow the tree line that's there, and continue on with the fence, and then bring it all the way back along our fence, or along our property line. So, excuse me, my throat feels horsey today, so I'm not sure. Pardon the pun. But anyway, so that's going to be turned into all grazing. So this is all the nuisance trees that we have to get rid of. I've got 2 birch trees here. I've got a really big pine tree right there. That's going. So there's quite a lot of brush that just has to go, and we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to hopefully turn that into a grazing field. What it was years and years ago when I was a kid, we used to help the previous owners to hay and to pick up the bales of hay and load them up for the barn. Excuse me. But anyway, so this is where I'm contemplating. Now there's another spot I'll share with you. But before I do that, and before I forget, I better put some wood on the fire. Oh yeah, we're almost burned out. I gotta get this going. This birch will light up pretty quick. Nothing more warm and cozy than a fire. Gotta clean these ashes out though soon. Let's open the vent up a bit. Get some airflow going. There we go. Let it get started. Okay. Okay, so going back outside. Now, wait a minute. I gotta get a good angle for you. And I got my slippers on. Okay. So on the back of the house, on the side here, we've got our deck. Now, contemplating on taking that down and turning this into the garden area back here. But if I don't do that, because we don't really use this too often, that's what Joe was saying. But I do like to sit out here once in a while with my cup of coffee, my little table, and looking out and stuff. But if not, then the side of the hill here, let's see if I can get here without sliding. Stop sliding. Everything's hard. Okay. So this is where I was showing you just now where I was thinking for the garden. We have a flower garden here in front of the sun room. Okay. And we've got this area that I can also, that Japanese pine's got to go. I'm going to keep this. This one's beautiful. I'll keep her. I think it's a her. Anyway, so the hillside. Now, the hillside at one point, before we moved here, kind of had it in tiers. And so right along here, there's, I believe, 2 of them for sure. And then, no, yeah, 2 over here and then 3 over here. They've kind of grown out. And so what I was thinking is I'm going to put another picture here to give you an idea of what I was thinking. We had some footy prints down there, I just noticed. I don't know if I can follow it there for you. It's right there. I'll have to go down there and check it out. See what kind of footprints they are. Anyways, so I'll show a picture of what I was thinking to turn the hillside into a nice garden space as well, which is also garden box style. So there's different ways. Like I've got all kinds of different ideas here, but no matter what, this field has to turn into the pasture. And I want to quarter it off so that I can rotate not only the horse, but the cow as well. So, yeah, these trees have got to go, nuisance trees. This is rose bush, wild rose bush. I can't remember the name of the rose, but it gives off a really nice smell, but it's going crazy. So I may just cut them down and thin it out. Over here was also another side of the rose bushes, but has been strangled actually by a vine that I tried to get out before, and it just grew up. It seemed like it grew more of it. I've got 2 willow trees. One is doing a heck of a lot better than the other one. This one's near our sewer area, so I got a feeling it might be getting fed that way. And this guy, not too well. So I may even move him. I'm not sure. And yes, I think that one's a him. So yeah, I've got some ideas that I'm contemplating. And if it were you, what would you do? Would you just say, you know what, don't worry about the rest of it. Just put your garden there. And your kitchen garden where you wanted. Right here by the red coop. And yeah, take these out, salvage what I can salvage so I can reuse the things down there, which also would mean I would have to take down the garden shed right there. And I don't know, I think I might just, I don't need the whole area. Now that I'm looking, I don't need the whole area as an exercise pen. From the greenhouse over to this black box, if you can see. Yeah, right there in this first T-post pin or post, whatever. Anyway, that can be for my potatoes. Right there is a good 25, 30 feet long. So I think that would be plenty because I'm the only one doing carnivore, and right now I'm only looking at my meat. So this spring, when I get gardening, it's mostly going to be things that I can. So one thing though that I can't seem to grow well is corn. So I'll probably just buy the frozen corn like I did. There is a video of me doing frozen corn and canning that instead. So I'll probably just do that too, because Joe loves his corn. So I'll probably do that to top that back up. Peas, I'll definitely do a bunch of peas. We're not really going through the green beans as much as I thought we would. So I don't even know about growing green beans this year. Maybe for fresh eating, but not for canning. I see that my scarlet runner beans are on the ground here. We might get scarlet runners because there's the seeds coming up here. What?
You still got lids for those 5-gallon pails?
Lids?
I know you replaced a couple of them.
Yeah,
the old
all the lids are still up there.
The old ones?
The lids that, yeah, came with them.
Could you get me one?
Just one?
If I can have it?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go grab that for him. Because I bought some, I think they're called Gamma lids for my 5-gallon storage buckets. They twist. Yeah, they twist. Sorry, the poor lighting in here, but anyway. And my eyes are blinded by the sun. So, this is one. I wonder if I should give him two. Yeah, I'll do two. This is, I turned this bedroom, also a video on this. Turning the video into storage for all our canned goods and stuff. I have to keep that closed so no heat gets in there. They're just coming with me all along the house. Gave you two just in case, I don't know.
No, I just need one.
Okay, whatever.
They're all the same size. See, I don't know if that one's going to be a different size, that pail. Hopefully it's not.
Is that the old wine one?
That was the one I used to use for salt. Because the handle was broken.
I know,
on
but
it,
did
so
the sign on the side of the box or of the
barrel.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
of the bucket say?
I don't.
Because if it's the big wine one, then no, this won't fit. Hopefully it fits for you.
Are they both the same?
The other thing is I'm gonna have to get another hose because that one's too short. I just have enough room to where it's at right now, going through the open door. So I'm gonna have to get another hose and attach that one.
They come a dime a dozen
Huh?
on Marketplace.
What, the hoses?
Yeah.
Not those hoses. They're cheap anyway. They're $14.
Okay, back to what I was saying. So I don't think I'm going to need all of that area. So I'll probably just take half of that. Like the whole area is, I think it's 30 wide and 50 long, something like that. So anyway, I'll take half, reuse the wood boxes, my trellises, the T-posts that I was using, all that stuff, and just really kind of designate that area for the round pen. And then use the other part, because I really don't think that there's a need to take down the greenhouse. That was a lot of work, so that's another thing that's been stopping me, because Joe has done so much work trying to accommodate me. I will say that. And I don't want all that hard work to go to waste. So this is, you know, I was talking to the Lord the other day, and I'm like, okay, the reason why I'm going through this contemplating where I should put the garden is all because of a round pen. Is a round pen really needed? Well, for training purposes, yes. Okay, training purposes, yes. Should I end up with a horse that is going to need some groundwork, it would be ideal to have it. Well, I'm not going to know that until I meet the horse that I choose. So, and obviously, this isn't going to be turning into pasture this year, but definitely cleaning it up. Now, our son is a machine operator, so he's got some equipment and things like that that he's going to help us with this year to clear out a lot of the brush and some of the trees and the tree stumps from the pine trees that we cut down. And so that's going to take a lot just this spring and summer. So I'd like to get on it before things start turning green, obviously. Also, well, I already said we got to burn a lot of that brush that we cut from the pine trees, the branches. Excuse me. So there's quite a lot of work yet to do before I get to see a horse or even a cow. So, and our fencing going in too, right? Joe at first was thinking like I was in a hurry for that. I said, no, I want to make sure that everything is in place before we see any animals be introduced to the property. And that stuff is a must. It has to get done first. Fencing, number one priority, really. But two is definitely getting the property prepared and making it turning it into pasture. That's what I'm trying to say. Fumbling my words. So, lots of work, but I'm excited. Things are starting to melt. My driveway is turning into an ice rink. As usual, every year turns into an ice rink. But yeah, I'm just anxious for spring to get started. And what is it? Today is February 17th. So, which is the day I'm going to put this video up. So with that, this is just a quick video just to kind of give you a, hey, how's it going? and this is what I'm contemplating, and to share with you some of the ideas that I have for the spring and what needs to get done, as well as, oh, I forgot to turn the bathroom light off, or somebody did. Anyway, and just some of the ideas, like I said, but yeah, I got so much on my mind as to what to do when it comes to the garden. I probably forgot to mention too, is that, or finish my thought about the garden, how we haven't been eating too many of the green beans. I have a hard time growing the carrots, but I think I'm going to try again. But those are just for fresh eating. We're not a fan of canned carrots. I'm not really a fan of cooked carrots, to be honest with you. So, I got my rosy cheeks. But anyway, so if anything, pumpkins. The reason why I would definitely grow pumpkin is I like to put them in our stew, potatoes, like beef stew, chicken, any stew that I make, or pot pies, or casseroles, stuff like that. I like to put pumpkin in it. Just sweetens it up for some reason. But anyway, I'll probably put some pumpkins and potatoes. Joe is contemplating on trying his sweet potato again. I just don't feel like we get warm enough to grow them, but all the power to him. And yeah, just, what else? Mostly it's kitchen garden that we eat. The lettuces, the cucumbers, the tomatoes, celery. Of course, I'm going to plant my zucchini. I love my zucchini. I'm probably forgetting a ton, but anyways. But thank you for stopping by and watching the video. If you like our content, be sure to give it a like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It is so helpful. We've grown in the last month. I think we got an additional 100 new subscribers. So hi, new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And again, like I said, if you like this content and you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss another video that we upload. Okay, so take care. We'll see you in the next video, and God bless. Bye for now.